to the verdict. Maybe the most least obvious. Like, least shocking.
Yeah, least shocking for sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we said this yet. Maybe we did. Been talking for a while here. When I first started diddling with it, I was planning on, like, I'd never played it. So I just wanted to, like, fuck with it a little bit and just get my feet wet, get a feel for it. And then, I would start over and start taking notes the way I normally do. Even when I play a game I've never played before, I don't, I usually don't play a game I've never played before all the way through and then start playing it for the podcast in quotations. And I couldn't stop playing it. I couldn't stop. I couldn't go back. I wanted to see what was next way too bad. I didn't want to have to stop. I was having too much fun. I didn't want to have to stop and write shit down. I didn't want to have to think about anything. I just wanted to have this magnificent experience wash over me as I experienced it for the first time the way they wanted it to be experienced. And I did all my note-taking bullshit on a replay that I was doing up until the moment we started podcasting. And it's the most creative, fun thing I've ever fucked with on an NES. It's fucking brilliant. It's fucking brilliant. And, like, I am super touchy about, like, rehash, regurgitate. I'm super touchy about that shit. And it's all done beautifully perfect. It's just fucking amazing. Like, whatever you want to fucking think to drag out of me for second place as far as, like, what the order of things that you could play in this world that we did this podcast in, like, it's not even close to this. Like, whatever the best games, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out even, not even fucking close. Like, this is a near perfect experience, dude. And, I mean, like I said earlier, I never said it in full, I don't think, but if you try to tell me that this is NES architecture underneath the hood because it's a flash game or whatever, I'll tell you, yes, that is way more impressive to me then, because they emulated it so truthfully outside of that I couldn't tell. And that seems to me like an incredible accomplishment, man. Fucking incredible. Like, the three things I said, and one of them is the same thing in 2 levels, Contra Mega Man. Like, 3 little goofy things, and then the one bitch I have about Kuros's leg not swinging in the end titles credits. That's the 4 things I have to say bad about the entire thing. It is perfect. It's a fucking perfect experience. It's a fucking crime that they are not living in mansions in Malibu for having made this. Like, they should be set for life for achieving what they achieved here. And, yes, God forbid if you fucking play it and you finish it and you feel anywhere near close to what we do, please throw them a couple bucks because they fucking deserve it. But, so fucking. King Lorik is backing the fucking treasury truck up to their money bin as we speak to bless the fuck out of this. He is also dropping a super fun mashup vid of all my boss battles in the first 100 episodes, or at least the ones that I started recording my video from whenever that happened. That is a thank you to all the disciples that have been riding shotgun for this little potting endeavor to date. So that's a super fun fucking video that I'm really shocked at how funny I found it watching myself. I'm always, either really pissed or really happy.
Always so extremes.
It's a really fun mashup of, like, emotional oscillation that I was surprised panned out in the edit as well as it did. So that's a fun little thing I'll drop here along with the marketing shit. Yeah. So, what do you think, Jay?
I wonder after all of that. Of course. Are you kidding me? Like, I immediately started thinking, like, is there a Super Nintendo one? What if we did this on the Genesis? Like, what other options are there for this exact same thing?
How can I get more? Right,
exactly.
Yeah, the best possible thing that you want someone to have a response to as far as your creative work goes is just, I need more of this. Please put it in my head.
Do the same thing that you just did, just over here too.
Yep. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree.
Of course.
Yes. All too good. All right, man. Well, yeah, I don't mind that being abridged because it fucking, how could you debate it? What is there to debate?
There's no debate. It is quality. Yeah, it's awesome. It's Abobo too. Come on, like he's everywhere. Yeah, like he would pop up in every Double Dragon 1, 2, 3. Like Abobo's still showing up. Like later editions, he's there.
Yeah, it's the perfect. Even that's perfect. Yeah, I guess we haven't said that in all these fucking stammerings we've done here, but like it's the perfect protagonist choice.
Right?
It's like. It's the perfect, universally recognizable, but obscure-ish enough combination to choose for this kind of thing, you know? Like, it could have so easily been one of the iconic protagonists, and no one would have batted an eye, you know?
Right.
But that's what I mean when I say, like, it's the perfect nod to all this stuff. Like, there's nothing where they just took the easy way out. There's nothing everything is like, there's thought behind it. They took time to do the complex thing. You know, the image behind you, like, yes, Ultimate Warrior, yes, Hulk Hogan, Undertaker, maybe he's a fan favorite for sure, but Roddy Piper also a fan favorite. But like you said, we didn't even know his
popular. Move. Like he was popular. Well, like when I was younger, like early '80s, like late '80s.
He's not the easiest choice for this, you know. So they took their time to do little plucks from things that just they didn't have to spend the time to do to make this great. And you know that little extra mile, when that gets put into creative works, is when you get this kind of earth-shattering experience. And they just fucking crushed
so good.
It's so good. And I am so glad that we chose it for. Like, it was such a perfect choice for what 100 episodes. It just was so perfect. I'm so glad we did it. It's so on brand for what this should be, and is very cool. And I'm glad we got to fucking share this in the way that we did. And also, I would say, like, as the 100th episode goes, I'm not one to outpour emotional fucking things, but like, this shit is seriously fun to do. I think I'm speaking for both of us, and you know, feel free to interrupt me and change or reiterate however, but like, this shit is really fun to do, and the fact that people listen to it and badger with us about it to the degree they do on the socials blows my fucking mind to no end to date. 6 years of doing this shit now, and anyone out there that's actually doing that with us, thank you for doing it, because it makes playing cool shit like this and finding cool shit like this and figuring out the cool shit about it that we do in a public forum truly enjoyable, that other people want to consume it and share it with us. And that's really cool. So thank all of you for that. And hopefully we don't die or anything before we can get another 100 in.
Agreed.